As of March 2019, he is known as the world's #1 richest man, and according to Forbes, he is ranked #1 in the world's billionaires list. He is an American technology entrepreneur and founder of the e-commerce giant Amazon. In this video, let us learn about the world's #1 richest man as of 2019, Mr. Jeff Bezos. We will look at his journey from his birth to the stage where he is now in life and the success story of Amazon. Hello and welcome to Animated Info. Jeff was born on January 12, 1964 in Albuquerque, New Mexico. His complete name was Jeffrey Preston Jorgensen. His biological father, Ted Jorgensen, was one of Albuquerque's top unicyclists. A unicyclist is a person who rides a pedal-driven one-wheel cycle. You may have seen a unicycle in movies or especially in a circus. Usually clowns or jokers perform circus shows for entertainment by riding a one-wheeled vehicle called a unicycle. Jeff's mother, Jacqueline Jice, was still in her teens when she married Ted, and their marriage lasted for little more than 1 year. His parents divorced when he was 4 years old. After her divorce, Jeff's mother married Miguel Bezos. Miguel Bezos is also known as Mike Bezos, and he was born in Cuba. Mike migrated to the United States alone at the age of 15 and worked at the University of Albuquerque. Mike Bezos adopted Jeff as his stepson, and thus Jeff inherited his stepfather's surname, Bezos. Hence his name changed from Jeffrey Preston Jorgensen to Jeffrey Preston Bezos. Jeff's mother and stepfather Mike had 2 kids from their marriage. One of the kids is Jeff's stepsister named Christina Bezos, and the other kid is a stepbrother named Mark Bezos. As Jeff Bezos grew, he attended River Oaks Elementary School in Houston from 4th to 6th grade. He would spend summers at the ranch working on various tasks such as fixing windmills, laying pipe, vaccinating cattle, and other farm work. A ranch is a large farm where cattle or other animals are bred. His grandfather, Lawrence Jice, who worked as regional director at the U.S. Atomic Energy Commission, was a huge role model in his life. Jeff showed extraordinary talent both in the field of mechanics and science from a very young age. As a toddler, he had managed to dismantle his cradle with a screwdriver. As a teen, he invented an electric alarm as a security measure to keep his younger siblings out of his room. He also invented other devices such as a robot as a part of his science projects. Looking at his creative genius, Jeff's parents ultimately asked him to move all his stuff to their garage, which he converted into a laboratory for his science projects. Jeff attended high school at Miami Palmetto Senior High School in Miami, Florida. While studying in high school, he worked at McDonald's as a short order line cook during the breakfast shift. A short order line cook is a person who works in restaurants that prepares fast, simple food such as eggs, burgers, sandwiches, fries, etc. Due to his natural talent and skills, Jeff excelled at his studies. He was even invited to participate in the Student Science Training Program at the University of Florida, where he won a Silver Knight Award in 1982 and was a National Merit Scholar. Jeff graduated as the school's valedictorian and a National Merit Scholar, securing his spot at the Princeton University. Valedictorian usually refers to a person who has reached the highest level of academic achievement out of all the students in a class. This should give you an idea of the high intellect that Jeff has. From the Princeton University, Jeff graduated with not just 1, but 2 Bachelor of Science degrees. One of the bachelor degrees was in computer science and the other was in electrical engineering. After graduation, Jeff went to Wall Street and worked in different companies such as Fittel, Bankers Trust, and the investment firm D.E. Shaw. Jeff received many job offers from several established companies such as Intel, Bell Labs, and Anderson Consulting, but he rejected all of them. He worked for a startup called Fitel, whose main goal was to create a global telecommunications network for trading firms. He quickly progressed in his career and eventually became the head of development and director of customer service. Jeff spent more than 2 years attempting to grow the business at Fitel, but the startup failed to take off. So he resigned the job and took up a job as a product manager at Bankers Trust. In the company, Jeff eventually rose to the position of vice president. But after working for just 2 years at Bankers Trust, he got bored and switched to the field of technology at the age of 26. He then joined a 2-year-old investment firm, D.E. Shaw, and became one of the company's vice president in just 4 years. In fact, he became the youngest senior vice president in the company's history. While working at D.E. Shaw, Jeff met Mackenzie Tuttle and he married her in 1993. In totality, they have 4 children. They have 3 sons together and adopted a child from China who happens to be their only daughter. One day, while surfing the web in search of new ventures for D.E. Shaw, Jeff found a statistic that the World Wide Web was growing by 2,300% a month. He felt that he should take advantage of this golden opportunity and start his own online store. Jeff's boss, Shaw, tried his best to convince Jeff to continue his work in the company and also promised him a bonus if he stays. But Jeff denied the offer and ultimately resigned his job at the D.E. Shaw firm in 1994. Jeff then moved to Seattle to start his online business and decided to sell books because of the broad range of titles in existence. Jeff initially incorporated the company as Cadabra on July 5, 1994. He extracted the word Cadabra from the word abracadabra. The word abracadabra is an incantation used as a magic word in stage magic tricks. But after a year, there was an incident where his lawyer called him once, and during the course of their conversation over the telephone, the lawyer misheard the word cadabra as cadaver. Jeff realized that cadaver would be a very inappropriate word as it means dead body. So he decided to change it. After brainstorming a lot of names and after looking through the words that start with the letter A in the dictionary, he came across the river Amazon, which happens to be the planet's longest river. He liked the resonance between one of the planet's longest rivers and the largest bookstore, and so Jeff decided on naming his company as Amazon. The logo of Amazon bears an arrow from A to Z, indicating that customers can buy anything from A to Z on the website. The arrow also resembles the smile on the customer's face when they purchase a product. Jeff and his wife Mackenzie started their online retail bookshop in their 2-bedroom house. They rented the house for $890 a month and started with $25,000 of their own money, with Jeff's parents being his primary investors at the time. Jeff held staff meetings at the local Barnes & Noble bookstore. When everything was ready, Jeff and Mackenzie invited 300 people to try the test website. The test was a huge success as the website code worked flawlessly on different computer platforms. After making the Amazon website public on July 16, 1995, without any press promotion, they told their 300 beta users to spread the word around and set up a bell to ring every time Amazon made a sale. The sales of books on Amazon increased very quickly and were sold across all 50 states and 45 foreign countries within a month. The high sales volume caused the bell to ring every few minutes, causing annoyance to everyone working around it. So Jeff decided to remove it entirely. By September 1995, that is, in a span of just 2 months, the sales were about $20,000 a week. Jeff was determined on taking the company public with an IPO. He thought that going public would solidify customer trust and would help him outcompete other bookstores who would launch book-selling websites of their own. So he began recruiting large amounts of people. These included people from companies such as Desco, Barnes & Noble, Symantec, Microsoft. At that time, Barnes & Noble was Amazon's biggest competitor and it was known as the book superstore. It was owned by the Riggio brothers, Leonard Riggio and Steve Riggio. In the year 1996, the sales of Barnes & Noble was estimated to be $2 billion. One fine evening, the Riggio brothers came to Seattle to discuss a business deal with Jeff Bezos and one of his directors, Tom Alberg, over dinner. The Riggio brothers threatened Jeff that they would destroy Amazon by removing it from the competition as they were planning to open their own website. They also offered various collaborations, including setting up a website together and licensing Amazon's technology. Jeff and Tom said that they would think about it, but after a phone conversation, decided that this collaboration would not work. While the Riggio brothers were setting up their website, Jeff and Amazon's first CFO, Joy Covey, traveled around the United States and Europe to seek investments for Amazon from potential investors. On May 12, 1997, just 3 days before the Amazon's IPO was launched, Barnes & Noble filed a lawsuit against Amazon in federal court for falsely claiming to be the Earth's largest bookstore. The lawsuit just gave Amazon more media attention. After Amazon went public, the two companies competed fiercely for about a year. Barnes & Noble boasted of a broader catalog, while Amazon was tracking books from independent dealers and antique shops. Barnes & Noble got a $200 million investment from German media giant Bertelsmann and also took the company public. Jeff then swiftly expanded Amazon's product line and changed the slogan from Earth's biggest bookstore to books, music, and more, thus leaving Barnes & Noble way too behind. Finally, both the companies agreed to settle the lawsuit out of court. In the late 90s, to further ease the use of Amazon.com, Jeff and his engineers invented a one-click ordering system. The system made transactions easy for customers by preloading their credit card information and shipping address, thus offering to execute a purchase by simply pressing one button. On September 28, 1999, a 19-page application for patent number 5960411 entitled Method and System for Placing a Purchase Order via a Communications Network was approved and the one-click system was officially trademarked to Amazon.com Inc. In 1999, after 23 days of obtaining the patent, Amazon filed a patent infringement lawsuit against Barnes & Noble. The result of this lawsuit was that Amazon won a preliminary ruling forcing Barnes & Noble to add an extra step to the checkout process on their website. In 2000, Amazon licensed its one-click ordering patent to Apple Inc. for an undisclosed amount. In October 2002, Amazon added clothing sales to the product line. In 2003, Amazon launched a commercial search engine focusing on e-commerce sites called A9. Around the same time, they opened an online sporting goods store offering around 3,000 different brands. Jeff continued experimenting with new product lines and services. Unfortunately, some of the services that started, like selling jewelry, did not work out. An unfortunate accident took place in the month of March 2003. Jeff Bezos was covering for a large Texas ranch for his startup, Blue Origin. A gust of wind blew the helicopter off course, causing it to crash. Luckily, everyone survived and Jeff escaped with minor injuries. A new book called The Space Barons describes the accident in remarkable detail. If you would like to know more about this accident and a lot more facts, I suggest you to check out the ebook by clicking the link given in the description below the video. In 2004, Jeff founded an aerospace company named Blue Origin. The goal of this company is to develop technologies so that even common man can travel into space at lower costs. In February 2005, Amazon Prime membership was launched. The most attractive feature of this membership is that members have to pay just $79 per year for free 2-day shipping in the United States on eligible purchases. This feature was a big hit and received a very warm welcome across the whole of the United States. Amazon Prime's success led to Amazon's launch in other places such as Italy, France, Germany, the United Kingdom, Canada, and Japan in a span of just 10 years. The impact of introducing this feature was so strong and beneficial to Amazon that in addition to securing the customer's loyalty, it took Amazon way ahead of its competitors. In the year 2014, the price of Amazon Prime was raised from $79 to $99. In 2006, Jeff Bezos launched Amazon Web Services, that is also known as AWS. It gives you resources such as database, storage, analytics, etc. to create sophisticated applications. As of 2018, Quarter 4, the revenue of Amazon Web Services is $7.4 billion. In 2007, Amazon introduced a series of e-readers called the Amazon Kindle. The Kindle is an electronic reading tablet that enables you to purchase and download books, magazines, and newspapers directly to your device. This lightweight reading device helped Amazon secure 95% of the US market for books. In 2010, Apple tried to beat the Kindle by introducing the iPad. In response to this, Jeff reduced the Kindle's retail price and added new features to increase its sales. In 2011, Amazon introduced Kindle Fire to compete with iPad. The Kindle Fire is a device that works similar to an iPad but runs on Android platform. It can be used for various tasks such as playing games, using apps, watching videos, listening to music, browsing the internet, for taking photos, and more. In 2012, Amazon Studios was launched. This works similar to a crowdsourcing site like Kickstarter, but was focused only on the development of TV shows and feature films. Due to Jeff's success, in the same year, the Fortune magazine named him Business Person of the Year. In 2013, Jeff Bezos revealed his new plan called Amazon Prime Air. The way Amazon Prime Air works is that within this service, drones will be used to deliver packages up to 5 pounds in 30 minutes or less to customers. This vastly reduces shipping time and also saves the environment by reducing pollution. In the same year, that is in 2013, Amazon.in was launched. This enabled Indians to start purchasing from the online shopping portal, further contributing to the growth of Amazon. In 2014, Amazon started the facility of Prime Pantry. Using this facility, members can order non-perishable items such as paper towels, soaps, cleaning agents, shampoos, etc. in one box for a flat fee of $5.99. The price for the same is now $7.99. Again, in 2014, Prime Music was introduced. Amazon Prime members have free access to over 2 million songs and more than 1,000 playlists and music stations. In November 2014, Amazon introduced Prime Photos, which gives members free unlimited photo storage on the Prime Photos app. If you would like to use this software on your desktop or laptop, you can use the Amazon Photos installer. To use it on your iPhone, you can download the Amazon Photos app from the Apple App Store. To use it on your Android phone, you can download the Amazon Drive app from the Google Play Store. In December 2014, Prime Now launched in New York City with free 2-hour delivery on orders worth more than $35 and 1-hour delivery for $7.99. This service is also being offered in other areas. In October 2016, Amazon introduced Prime Reading. This feature offers unlimited access to over 1,000 books, magazines, and audible narrations. In December 2016, Amazon added a Prime membership option for just $10.99 per month. This facility is very beneficial for customers who do not want to commit to paying $99 for a full year. In October 2017, Amazon started Amazon Key. The purpose of this is to avoid your delivery packages from being stolen and to ensure that your packages are delivered safely even in your absence. As a customer, you just have to buy a kit worth $249.99 that contains an Amazon security camera and a compatible smart lock. Your regular door lock will be replaced by the Amazon Smart Lock by an Amazon representative. You can unlock the door for the delivery agent using the Amazon Key mobile app. This would be a one-time access, and when the door is unlocked, the camera starts recording to ensure that the delivery agent delivers the package correctly. One of the cool features of this app is that it works only if the delivery guy is at the right house with the right order. In April 2018, Amazon launched a new service that delivers packages to the trunks of cars for free if you're a Prime member. Amazon also raised the Prime membership fee to $119 from $99 per year. Let's look at some acquisitions made by Jeff Bezos. He purchased the American daily newspaper called The Washington Post in 2013 for $250 million in cash. Jeff started his venture capital fund called Bezos Expeditions to manage other business investments. Some of the other mergers and acquisitions by Amazon are Jungly, IMDb, Alexa Internet, Pets.com, Audible.com, Zappos, Yap, Kiva Systems, Goodreads, Twitch, Whole Foods Market. The secrets of Amazon's success are constantly innovating and adapting, focused on customers, focused on growth instead of profits. Amazon is ranked number 1 on 2017 American Customer Satisfaction Index. Amazon is ranked number 1 on 2017 Corporate Reputation Habits Poll. Let's look at Amazon's share price. Amazon's price per share grew up from $18 on May 15, 1997 to $549.42 on February 25, 2016. As of March 9, 2019, Amazon's price per share is $1,620. Let's look at Amazon's net worth. It is estimated to be over $1 trillion and the second company to have hit the $1 trillion evaluation mark, the first being the American multinational technology company Apple. Let's look at Jeff's net worth. On July 27, 2017, he became the world's wealthiest person when his estimated net worth increased to just over $90 billion. His wealth crossed $100 billion for the first time on November 24, 2017. On March 6, 2018, he was formally designated as the wealthiest person in the world by Forbes with a net worth of $112 billion. In the month of July 2018, Jeff was named as the richest man in modern history by Forbes after his net worth increased to $150 billion. As of March 9, 2019, Jeff's net worth is $134 billion. Jeff Bezos' life history shows that he achieved all his success thanks to his hard work, strong desire to learn new technologies, and leadership qualities. Let's look at some of the famous quotes of Jeff Bezos. A brand for a company is like a reputation for a person. You earn reputation by trying to do hard things well. The best customer service is if the customer doesn't need to call you, doesn't need to talk to you, it just works. From all of this, we get to learn that with hard work and determination, one can achieve goals which others can only dream of. I hope you have enjoyed exploring Jeff Bezos' biography and the success story of Amazon. I also hope all the achievements of Jeff Bezos as an individual and Amazon as an entity has inspired you to new discoveries. If you enjoyed this video or learned something new, please show your support by liking the video, leave a comment, and share the video on social media. Subscribe to the channel and tap the bell icon to receive all future updates. To stay connected with us on social media, please check out the links in the description below the video. Thank you and have a great day.